Hello and welcome to the PuLSeCast, the first episode of Pulse Gaming's official podcast. I'm PuLSeEmerge, and I will be posting this thingy here. I've got with me KinGz.
What up?
And PuLSeGroove.
What's going on, YouTube?
Yes, and yeah, I'm going to give a short...
That was literally the worst intro I've ever heard.
Yeah, that was pretty dull, but I will be...
Be exciting. Let's do this,
yeah,
man.
we need to be...
First episode of the PuLSeCast,
we need to be
guys.
exciting.
Pulse hype.
Pulse hype, that's a thing. Okay, so I'm going to quickly explain what this is so you're not just left in the dark, Mr. Viewer and or listener.
Hey,
because there's nothing to watch. Okay, whatever gender you are. Anyways, what this is basically Pulse Gaming, Sniping Clan. We're going to be hosting a podcast hopefully every week, and we're just going to be talking, well, we're going to start off talking about sniping and trickshotting related things, and then the conversation will just drift into whatever it does, because we tend to do that a lot. We just drift off in conversation very easily, and that's why I think this is going to be a very funny and unusual and retarded podcast, because that's what we do.
Because Luke's here.
Oh yeah, and Luke's here, that's why.
That's right.
Yeah. Easily offended.
Call me retarded.
Well, not directly. Indirectly, so you wouldn't get offended, but...
Okay. Fuck you.
Pulse hype.
Pulse hype.
Gosh. This is a great start, you guys.
I know, this is a great start.
Great.
This is a great start. Okay. Okay. So, we're gonna get started off here, and we're just gonna start talking.
Okay.
Yes, first topic. Go.
Okay, first topic. Here's my idea for something that's a fairly big topic in the community right now, and as far as sniping is going. And I think this would be a good one to start it off with, because pretty much anyone listening can probably relate, except you two, because I'm actually going to bet that neither of you two even know what I'm talking about at first, because you're so, like, out of it.
Yeah. I just got back like 2 days ago.
Yeah, KinGz was kind of out of the whole sniping thing for like months, and now he's just like getting back into it. So he probably has no clue what's going on, and Groove never knows what's going on with anything ever in any aspect of life. So, so naturally, I'm going to be the only one here who knows what I'm talking about, and I'll explain it to you guys if you need it.
Because we actually used to know each other IRL. Kind of.
Well, yeah, we did. We used to. Now we just talk on the internet all the time. Okay. No, anyways, here's what I'm thinking we should talk about. It involves FaZe, obviously. Biggest clan.
FaZe? No.
Wait. Oh, okay. FaZe is a clan.
Must explain.
Must explain. They have members who do snipings and trickshottings and quickscopesings, and yeah. So.
Merriam Dictionary word of the year. Quickscopings.
Quickscopesings. Okay. So anyways, they've recently, well, I say recently, but it was recently when we started to plan on trying to do this podcast, but as of now, it's not that recent anymore, but I'll talk about it anyways. And recently, FaZe has announced that they are going to be, or they recently posted a trailer on their channel for a team Taj, and FaZe doesn't do very many team Tajes, as I'm not sure if you know or not. Maybe a couple in a year.
Well,
but
if they have a lot of members, I wouldn't imagine they do very many.
I'd imagine they do more, to be honest, because it'd be easier with a lot of members, but either way, yeah, I guess they don't need to, because they have a lot of uploads from their members anyways with their own montages. Anyways, they recently they put up a trailer announcing a team Taj that they're doing, and they called it Relapse. Now, what's special about this? It's not just an ordinary announcement for a team Taj. As I'm sure you know, in the past, since like Motto for 3, I think it was Black Ops 2 when they started doing it, but they had, decided that they wanted to make all their members stick to the most recent Call of Duty to keep their videos more, recent, instead of everybody just playing Modern Warfare 2 all the time like they did before. Because, as I'm sure you probably know, trickshotters...
People still do, just a trick shot.
Yeah, a lot of people just play Modern Warfare 2 just to trick shot, even though, 98% of the clips are set up anyways. And, yeah, but... Anyways, it was around Black Ops 2 coming out when they decided they wanted to do that a little over a year ago, but now... they announced this team Taj, and they announced it as a multi-CoD team Taj.
Yeah, I think I've heard this.
So basically, they've gone back to playing any Call of Duty. However, they haven't gone back to playing any Call of Duty. They added they've specified, just so everyone doesn't go back to using setup model for 2 clips, they've specified Black Ops 1 and newer. So basically those Call of Duties since all the way going back to Black Ops 1. And basically the impact that this has had in the community is as soon as this was announced that they're going back to, playing not just the most recent Call of Duty in any game, or not any game, but anything since Black Ops 1, everyone else has started doing it. Everyone else just basically followed in their footsteps here.
Oh yeah, I've actually noticed this. Like, I actually saw a few videos of COD montages on previous games, not just like Black Ops 2 and Ghosts. Like, I've seen all the way back to COD 4 even.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are not even limiting them. A lot of the people aren't even limiting themselves just to Black Ops 1. They're going.
Which is hard.
Yeah, it is hard. They're going all the way back to COD 4 even. Some, a lot of clans. So basically, like, I mean, I don't even know if there are any clans anymore that just stick to one Call of Duty. I think they've pretty much all gone back to, like, playing anything just because FaZe has done that. And I mean, I'm sure there are some, but like smaller ones that I haven't heard of that are still doing that. Either way, some people think this is a good thing. Some people think it's a bad thing. What do you guys think?
Well, wait.
Why would that be a bad thing?
Yeah, why do you think it's a bad thing?
Okay, well, for one, Modern for 2. I mean, FaZe cut it out, but now everyone's going back to playing multiple games, and most people aren't excluding Modern for 2. The reason this is kind of a bad thing is because if you have ever played Modern for 2 Search and Destroy in like the past, 2, 3, 4 years, maybe not 4, 2 years, you'll see that pretty much everybody is just running around with a sniper, trying to trick shot and setting up whenever they're the last alive. And basically it's almost impossible to go into Search and Destroy and actually hit a clip on a person that's not setting up for you.
Oh, okay.
And basically, it just makes it so that everyone starts using a lot more setup clips.
Oh,
I thought you said Black Ops 1 and...
Yeah, that's what FaZe did. FaZe did that. FaZe did that so that none of their members go back to Modern for 2.
An excuse for other clans to go back to Modern for 2 then.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
It's like as soon as FaZe just announced that they're going multi-CoD, like so many people followed in their footsteps here, and then there were announcements all over YouTube of clans and individual players just going back to multi-CoD. Yeah. And for a lot of people, this included Modern for 2.
So, I was confused when you said 90% of the clips in the Modern for 2 were set up, because I haven't played that game in forever. But I guess it makes sense now.
Yeah, because just people set up. I mean, you could...
It's so easy to snipe in that game. Even I can do it.
Yeah, I mean, you could, of course, get, like, actual sniping clips, and that's different because people don't set up for that, obviously. I mean, you're just,
like
killing them.
And stuff.
Yeah, that's different. It's just that, trick shots, obviously, it's... A lot of people set up for those in Modern for 2, especially. And you could still, like... The thing is that you can play other game types. Like, you could go to, like... free-for-all, not so much. There are starting to be a lot of snipers in free-for-all, too, setting up for shots, but... like Team Tactical, even I've heard of some like people going to play Team Tactical.
I used to play that.
Yeah,
that was so much
Team
fun.
Tac. But I've heard of people
like Blops 1 days when we did competitive. We always used to practice in Team Tac and try to find other 4-person teams.
Oh yeah, that was
like we would leave
fun.
if there wasn't a 4-person team. Like we wouldn't play randoms.
Yeah, that was fun, but we were kind of bad at competitive.
#KOG, #never forget.
That was so long ago. Yeah, but some people would like say they go to like Team Tac and Modern for 2 for the sake of finding Search and Destroy and one other mini game types it plays and just trick-shotting it because there are more tryhards there and you don't really have people setting up for you. But at the same time, if that goes on for long enough, people set up there too, honestly. It's just bound to happen. So, I mean, what do you guys think overall? Good? Bad? Multi-CoD?
I like the idea. Like, I don't... this is probably because I don't like Infinity Ward games. Because everything kills instantly. Let's be real here. COD Ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much
Modern for 3.
Death.
Modern Warfare 3, any instantaneous death, I mean, yeah.
Pretty much.
Modern Warfare 2, instantaneous death, 2-shot killed UMP-45, you know. Yeah.
My point, exactly. Like,
yeah.
Not to hate on them, but like, I like the idea of people not specifically playing Ghosts when it comes to getting footage for Call of Duty. I like the idea of game diversity, even within people that play specifically Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally okay with that. Like, being not super heavy into sniping, I don't find the setting up a big deal, because I personally never seen it.
Yeah, well, you haven't played Modern Warfare 2 and Search and Destroy in, like, what, 3 years? And even then, when you played Modern Warfare 2, you didn't play Search and Destroy. Let's be honest, you played, like, what,
That was
free-for-all?
my first COD.
Yeah, that was his first COD, and you didn't play Search, really, like, much at all, if ever. And
I started playing Search in Blocks 1.
And that's mostly because me and Luke dragged you into it.
Yeah.
Because we did that a lot back then.
That's when we thought, that was back when we thought hardcore was cool.
Yeah, we played hardcore a lot back in,
We
Black
were
Ops 1 is...
hardcore.
Black Ops 1 was...
a hardcore in a lot World at War.
Yeah, a lot in World at War and somewhat in Modern Warfare 2 as well. I never even really played core.
You could use the bolt actions without a scope and not get shit tons of hit markers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, I actually, I almost never played core in Modern Warfare 2, like, at all, because I just played hardcore all the time, and then Black Ops 1, we started off playing a lot of hardcore, and then, like, halfway in there, when we started getting really into the competitive thing, we started playing core, because that's kind of what most of competitive was you know, core. And game battles and stuff, there were hardcore matches for game battles, but they were hard to find, because not many people did it. And we kind of get dominated whenever we did. Because, yeah, like... people in competitive have really good reaction times usually, as long as they're good, and hardcore is much more reaction time based than core because everything's a one-shot kill, and whoever gets the first shot on, like, actually wins the gunfight, you know, period.
Pretty much.
Not like core where you can get the first shot on and it helps, but if you continue to miss after that, you're dead. But yeah, so what do you think of the whole multi-CoD thing, Luke?
I think it's fine. You know, I know our clan is a multi-CoD clan,
It is.
I think it really only benefits us because it's giving us more people to get clips on, you know, so I think it's a good thing. The whole
But what about Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, the whole situation about Modern Warfare 2, people know that, people know it's a setup clip when they see one, so I don't know,
Not always. I mean, people do crafty things like setting up people behind walls so they hit a random wall bang. People do crafty things like that to make it look like it's not set up.
Yeah, that is true.
So, I mean, here's what I think about it. I, of course, do like the multi-CoD thing. I've always liked having variety within the game. I mean, you know, whenever a new game comes out, of course, I like to see a lot from that too, and I still do, even when a game's a few months old. I always do like to see some content from the newest game, but at the same time, I like a mixture.
Yeah.
And if I see a montage with like 3 or 4 different Call of Duties in it, I just think that adds to it. I think it, you know, just makes the clips stand out more on their own, and it just looks nice.
And it brings back like those memories, you know.
Yeah, it's a little bit of nostalgia too.
Yeah.
Yep, so I do like that, and of course setting up,
That should totally be the name of our next team-tage.
Setting up. Oh, nostalgia? Yeah, maybe.
Set it up.
But we'd have to do all COD 4 clips and World at War clips and Modern... Yeah, well...
Black Ops
nostalgia...
1, man.
Yeah, Black Ops 1. But nostalgia wouldn't really work too well with Ghosts, Black Ops 2, or Modern Warfare 3, because they're just kind of too new to have that name, and that's where most of our clips are right now. We'd have to do a lot of older games to make a full team-tage of that.
Yeah.
Regardless,
it was a good idea until you totally shot it down.
It was a good idea until I stomped on it and ate it alive, you know. Okay.
Put this on the stream. Steven, Destroyer of Dreams.
Destroyer of Dreams. It's true, it's fact. I do it. I stopped one guy's Moab one time. I killed him one off of Moab, so that was a Destroyer of Dreams, right?
Infinity Ward is the Destroyer of Dreams. I was one off of 87 Moab in Modern Warfare 3, and then the host dashboarded.
Yeah, he was 24-0, or was it 23-0 because he had hardline?
He was 23-0.
Yeah, and he had hardline, and then, oh, well, there's the dashboard. He disconnected, and that was funny. I saw that, and I watched it, and you recorded it, and...
I'll be posting that on my personal channel sooner or later.
Yeah, even though you got that, like, who knows how long ago, but now you'll post sometime.
Don't have any way of getting new gameplay, and it sucks.
Yeah, because, we may not go into that right now, why he can't, but regardless.
I have parents.
He has parents, and they don't like his gaming. That's all.
They're
okay.
stiffs.
They're stiffs, yeah. As I was saying, Pulse doesn't use setup clips, as I think all of us here know. We just don't do that. And so, it's not so much a concern. Yeah, shameless plugs. It's not so much a concern for my clan, the whole multi-CoD thing, but
Whoa.
Your leader and all, I think.
Comes out.
I've had the title leader for a little while. It's not exactly a recent development. It's not breaking news, just sorry to tell you.
Is a dictatorship forming or something?
Yes, a dictatorship is forming. Hey, you guys can call it your clan too. It just means you're a...
Pulse Hitler?
Pulse Hitler? No. No, not happening.
Is that what's going on?
No, but I mean, you can call it your clan too. It's like you're just saying you're a part of it. I'm a part of it. I say my clan because it's like
that makes sense.
Yeah. It's I'm not saying I own it. I'm just saying I'm a part of it, and it's my clan. It's
a joke.
It's the clan that okay. I'll stop ranting. You got me into a Hitler rant real quick. All right. I'm just gonna...
I don't think you said the word until you were talking about the rant.
Yeah, true. But I'm just gonna drop the Hitler rant and get back to what I was talking about. So,
I don't know. I guess I just brought that up because I had that awful Jew joke on the brain.
Oh yeah. Don't mention it. It's terrible.
It will not be uttered on this PuLSeCast. Brought to you by Pulse.
Such an advertisement. Pulse hype.
Always has to be followed by 2 claps.
2 claps, Luke. Where are your claps? You haven't put in your daily claps yet. There you go.
That was
you
one.
only get 1.
Try harder.
Try harder. Okay, so, as I was saying, let's see. Setting up, we don't do it. Multi-CoD, I like it, but my only concern is that, seeing other clans, because of course I do like watching montages from other clans and stuff. It's not like we're the only clan out there that I'll watch our videos from. I like watching other montages too. That's... I do that. That's a thing that I do. And I'm just concerned about actually starting to see setup clips again, because if a lot of people start going back to Modern Warfare 2, like, one thing that I do like, though, like, FaZe has obviously said, like, nothing before Black Ops 1, but another thing that I think it was Obey that did this, some clan, I think it was Obey, but I'm not sure, one of these bigger clans said you can use any clips from any Call of Duty as long as they're not Modern Warfare 2 trick shots. That's the only exception. Like, you could do Modern Warfare 2 feeds, you could do COD 4 trick shots, you could do whatever, just no Modern Warfare 2 trick shots because of all the setting up.
Is it that prevalent?
It's really prevalent. Go play Modern Warfare 2 Search, it's bad. Like, there are very few tryhards ever in Modern Warfare 2 Search, they're all trick shotters, and they're not really trying to hit legit shots, they're just going for setup shots because it's easy. That's kind of, it's really prevalent. I mean, normally you have to get a full team of 6 people to actually hit kill cams in most, in most Call of Duty games. To do that, you have to get a full team of 6, otherwise the random on your team will kill the last guy. But it's actually so prevalent, you could go into Search and Destroy on Modern Warfare 2 solo and still hit kill cams, just because no one on your team will kill the last guy because they're all trick shotters, and everyone on the enemy team, whoever's the last person alive, they'll set up for you because they're all trick shotters. So, it's that prevalent.
Speaking of, I like the conversation that we had the other day. Like, I just looked up the list of maps from every Call of Duty, and just went back through them and just talked about them. Mm-hmm. Just said, I like this map, or I hate this map, or I want to kill this map's family.
Or, this map. Just nothing to say about this map. Just leave it as is.
It's just leave it as is.
Just this map. Enough said.
Totally.
This map. Enough said. It's like.
It's like Summit. Enough said.
Summit. Enough said. Or on the other side of the spectrum, it's like Shipment. Enough said.
Rust. Enough said.
Rust. Enough said.
Dome.
Or
said.
Dome. Enough said. Indeed.
That's
or
the map I almost got that.
How about this one?
7 Moab on.
hijacked. Enough freaking said.
Never again.
Never again. Never hijacked again. Oh my.
You should totally check out that episode of PuLSeMerge's RTC featuring Hijacked. Labeled Never Again.
Yeah, that's a thing. It exists. Full site. Luke? There you go. He did it.
Why find the lack of a second clap from him so hilarious?
I don't know. Maybe it's because you're dumb. Just kidding.
I will stab you.
I'd rather you not. Okay.
You ever notice, like...
You should bleep that. Probably.
You should bleep what? What the what?
You should bleep that.
Bleep, oh. Nah, we're doing it live. Okay, Luke is saying something?
Yeah, I'd be like, I want to bleep you. Like that.
I want to bleep you, the bleep and bleep with my knife bleep.
That would sound very good.
Yeah, it would sound worse with a bleep, honestly.
Yeah.
What, did you not hear the stab part?
Yeah, but if we bleep out the stab part, then it'll sound worse.
Yeah.
No,
Just saying.
Think about it. I want to bleep you.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Because we say it like between every breath, so I don't really notice anymore. He does, honestly.
Fuck. God damn it. Oh, I mean regular WoW.
Regular WoW.
Just in case.
Just in case, yeah. Okay. So, someone was saying something. Can you get back to that? Someone was bringing something up. It's Luke. Go ahead.
What was I saying?
Luke was talking.
You were about to say, yeah, for once in his life.
Saying?
You were about to say something and you got cut off massively by Mr. PuLSeCast's profanity.
Mad Maz.
Mad Maz. That's his nickname.
I say that, and I was like, don't do it.
Don't do it. We actually have a little bit of a funny story about Mad Maz. Wait. Oh yeah, you were there. KinGz wasn't there.
I was there. I'm the one that pretty much did it.
No, I mean,
Luke came up with it.
I'm not talking about that story. I'm talking about the other story.
Clarification. PuLSeMerge, Steven, PuLSeKinGz, Luke, PuLSeGroove,
Mad Maz.
AKA.
Okay, Max doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, Max is no longer a name.
Formerly known as Max.
Yep, now you're just Mad Maz. PuLSeMaz.
Maz. That would be awesome.
And that name actually came about from a typo in a Skype chat between me and Luke, so that's what that came from. But anyways, another story, a different story about that. I think it was me and Groove that were playing Black Ops 2 one time a while ago, and we came across this guy who had Maz in his gamer tag. and with the name of Maz comes...
What the hell was that?
Okay, what the hell is in the background noise? What the...
Originally, I thought that was something way worse.
Of course you did. You always have a distorted mind.
What it sounded like, I swear. I was about to say, that's a little early for your parents, Luke.
Oh boy. Well, you're...
It's only like, at the moment,
mind.
it is...
6:24.
It's like 6:25, man.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bit early, I suppose.
It's still early enough to use the 5 o'clock somewhere joke.
Yeah, well, definitely getting onto a different topic, because that one was...
That's not, yeah.
Yeah.
I apologize, I'm sorry.
Only Mad Maz would bring it up.
Only Mad Maz would bring it up. Yeah, that's a true fact
Go
right there.
back to that story.
That's true fact. Dude, okay, whose mic is that? That's like, who has people in the background that are squeaking? Oh my gosh. Enough with the squeaking, dang. I sound like I'm in a Modern for 2, Modern for 2 public match right now. Just like...
Faking gay, squeaker.
Basically. I heard a door closing, that's good. The sweet sound of incoming sounds. That's the sound of an IRL mute. Door closing. Yeah, you had to close your door. That's the sound of an IRL mute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like that Geico commercial. Or no, that was an Esurance commercial. She posted all of her photos from her vacation to her wall. It's like, I'm unfriending you. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Unfriending, yeah. Unfriending and mute.
That's my grandmother trying to figure out Facebook.
Basically. And for some reason, my grandmother already understands
Facebook.
Facebook.
Like a book on her face too. She's like,
book on her face.
She's like, I am
Facebook.
I am now Mark Zuckerberg.
No, Mark.
Fear me, mortal.
glue a book on your face.
Yeah, just glue a book to your forehead. Or actually, I bet, Mark Zuckerberg.
Somebody's done that.
Mark Zuckerberg, within the next 2 years, will get a tattoo of a book on his face. Period. Get it? Facebook? Get it?
Facky book.
Is it awkward to make a joke and then no one laughs about it?
Yeah, it's really awkward. Please laugh. I need some laughter. There you go. That was better.
That's my sarcastic laugh.
Yeah, well, it's better than nothing. It's actually a lot better than nothing. Now I feel better about myself and raised self-esteem and everything. Okay, let's get on to the next topic.
Laugh is better than nothing.
Okay, like, did you remember what you were going to say, King? Because you started to say something and then you stopped.
No, you guys were talking, like, about a story or something. Like,
yeah.
Why did you finish it? Like, guy's name was Maz or something.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to...
There was something in, like, oh yeah, there was somebody named Maz.
Was he, like, raging in game chat, too? That'd be funny.
Well, no, he wasn't in game chat, but he was tryharding. You know Maz. Just the name Maz is associated with tryharding. No. Like, just constantly.
That's why they're mad. That's why they're mad.
Yeah, that's why he's mad at Maz. So,
I require that you take back that statement. It hurt my feelings.
Boo.
Boo. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, he was trying pretty hard. He had this whole swarm and dogs thing going on, and me and Groove joined in late, so we got in on the butt end of it, where we were already being swarmed on without even getting killed once. We were just already immediately swarmaged. That's a word now. So, yeah.
Merriam-Webster's New Dictionary. Swarmage.
It was fun. Swarmage. It's a thing.
It's like selfie was the word of the year last year in Oxford's dictionary.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a thing.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Please don't.
Tell me you've heard of that song.
Yeah, I have.
It's so glorious. It's so glorious.
Time for a group PuLSeCast selfie.
Oh my god.
PuLSeCast selfie. Let's go. Pulse hype. Why? Just finish it, you noob. Like, you can't just do two? Is it that hard?
I'm so mad. That's why I'm not going to do it.
Are your hands that physically disabled that you can't clap twice for the...
Pretty much.
Pulse
I
hype.
just clap once, and then my hands are just like, nope, they just stop.
They just stop.
It's just like, I'm good.
Your elbows just go numb, and then you just can't move them.
They go back to their little hand pillows, you know, with their hands.
Hand pillows. You actually have hand pillows for your hands. What does this world come to? Why does this happen? That's not right. That shouldn't exist.
Why not?
Why? Because it's like...
Okay, so if you weren't doing anything with your hands right now, and then you had the chance to... Okay, that sounds kind of weird. Anyway.
I'm doing lots of things with my hands. Everybody goes silent.
So fucking awkward.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because we can.
Gosh.
Okay.
No, we can't.
Yes, we can.
You don't say you do lots of things with your hands. You just don't say that.
I do.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's right. That's the reaction for this series of events. Where did Maz go? He's just like silented for a second. Like, he's usually never silent. He's usually just like blah 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 blah.
That is true.
I think he's not even here. He would have like responded to that. He would have been like, "Oh, you insulted me," and he would have been like, "Yo, screw you, man." And I would have been like, you mad? Because you're mad."
The sheer stupidity of that statement you made he's just speechless.
Yeah, he just recoiled, and now he's just like completely silent. Probably fell backwards in his chair, and his headset came out, and he's just laying there, just stunned.
Either that or the talk about doing something with your hands got him excited.
Oh, it inspired him. Yeah. Well, we'll see him in a half hour. He'll be back in a half hour.
What are we talking about now? I don't. What?
I don't know. I don't know why he went silent, because he needs to start talking again. Cough, cough, cue. That's your cue to come back in. And he's not coming back in.
The great first podcast.
I know, right? Someone already disappeared. Okay. Yeah, fantastic. So, we'll be back after this commercial break, because I'm gonna insert a commercial right here, like an advertisement.
It's most likely gonna be a picture of a monkey kicking his ass. So.
Yes, with the words "PuLSeKinGz" on it.
No.
Okay, no. Here's my advertisement.
Unfriend you.
I will unfriend. No. Okay, advertisement time. Have you ever wanted to join a clan? Join Puls.
Wow, that's retarded.
Yeah, that's my advertisement. Okay, I'm honestly just like wanting like Pulse Groove to return to the call, so that we can return to the next topic. Wait, I heard some background noise in the mic. Is that you or is that him?
It was probably me. I just bumped my foot against the desk.
Oh, okay. It sounded like somebody like doing something with a door, maybe, like opening a door and then closing it behind him silently as he creeps into the room, just silently approaching his microphone, ready to strike and say stupid things into the microphone.
Most likely.
Wait, what?
So let's talk about our favorite Call of Duty.
Okay, that sounds like a nice generic topic while Mad Maz gets back, because, yeah, we want to have everyone here for the major topics, but, yeah, you start on that one.
Sorry.
Oh, he's back! Where'd you go?
My mother came home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she go to the basement.
She gave you the smackdown. Go to your room in the basement.
She
sounds like that.
in my room.
Go to your basement.
We don't have a basement.
Go to the attic then.
You just like...
We don't have one of those either.
Go to the garage.
See, there you can clap twice.
Hey, he clapped twice.
I clapped 3 times.
Well, it's better than one.
Pulse hype and a half.
Pulse hype and a half? Double pulse hype with a half of a pulse hype on top?
Anyway,
wait, that'd be 5.
We were starting to talk about what our favorite Call of Duty is.
Yeah, why don't you just talk about your favorite Call of Duty? Yeah, just let's just continue with that. That sounds interesting for another, 2 minutes of conversation, because that's not a very in-depth topic.
Who just got back? How about he starts?
Yeah, you start.
My favorite COD?
Yeah, just, why not? A little mini side topic here. Mini side topic. It is one. It is a tough one.
It is, indeed.
My favorite Call of Duty. Is that the topic, by the way? Or did you say just like anything?
This is just a mini side topic.
Yeah.
Just go on.
Alright.
Just go with it.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna have to say Black Ops 1.
That's a good choice. That's a solid choice.
It is.
KinGz?
It was such a good game.
Black Ops 1 I think is my second. I think.
Well, the thing is with me that it had the most consistently good maps in any Call of Duty in recent
That much is true. It has almost every single map in that game. It was a really solid map.
Maps. Other than Discovery and Zoo, every map in that game was good.
I like Discovery for Search and Destroy a lot. It's a very good search map.
I'll agree with you there, but something like TDM or Domination, it was just boring.
Demolition was okay because that's a really fast-paced game type anyways, and it kind of could keep it up. But I see what you mean. The only map I really just didn't like for anything, 2 maps actually, Crisis and Zoo. Those are the only 2 maps I really just don't like for anything at all.
Yeah.
Oh, that and Hotel. Hotel was just garbage.
I kind of like it. I think Hotel's decent.
I
mean, it's big, it's kind of slow, but I think it's good.
I really like the one with all the buildings that were looked like a bomb hit them.
Cracked,
yeah. I didn't really like that map that much.
It's not the most popular, but I thought it was decent.
I liked that one for Headquarters for some reason.
Interesting. Okay. KinGz, is your favorite Call of Duty?
That's a tough one.
Drum roll.
Yes, drum roll, please. My favorite Call of Duty
is... Okay, just give us an answer. My arms are getting tired. My arms are getting tired from this drum rolling. I can't handle it anymore.
I can't handle the pressure.
Can't drum roll any longer.
Okay.
No, really, just give me an answer.
I think I'm gonna have to go with it's a really close one. Modern Warfare 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Black Ops 1, would you say what is your second?
Well, yeah, but like it was well, no, Black Ops 1 was probably my third.
Okay, then what's your second? Just out of curiosity. World of War. Yeah, World of War. And why would you say Modern Warfare 3 is your favorite? Just like any random reason. Like Max gave his reason.
I like
maps.
the sniping.
Night sniping. Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, I liked all the snipers in that game. Sniper rifles were pretty good.
Even the Dragunov?
Yes, even the Dragunov.
Even the RSAS?
Okay, I was just about to say, except the RSAS. I didn't really like that one. What?
Okay, fair enough. I never really used it either, even though I got every sniper gold in that game, because I snipe a lot. Okay. My favorite, I'd have to, if I had to give one favorite...
Yeah, I know, I know what it is.
It's a pretty tough one, but I might just have to... I don't know, it's a really hard decision. Like, it kind of depends on what I want to do in the game. My favorite... Okay. There's sort of a difference between favorite all-time and favorite right now. My favorite right now, just the one that I'm just enjoying the most right now and would, play over other games at this current moment. Ghosts.
Yeah, I knew that, because that's the one you're playing right now.
The only game you play.
Yeah, well, for the time being, because I'm enjoying it a lot.
So what's like
and
your
all-time favorite? If I had to pick an all-time favorite, just like the one that I've enjoyed...
Like, only one Call of Duty could have ever been made, out of all one.
Let me guess. I'm going to be psychic right now. World at War.
I was very much considering saying that, but if I had to pick one, I'll go with Black Ops 1.
Oh!
Surprising. Yeah, but both...
Just because I didn't hear it, what was yours, Luke?
He said Modern Warfare 3.
I was tempted. That's a close second for me.
Yeah. And the only reason you really like that one is because of Face Off. That's your number one thing.
Oh my god, Face Off was so good, though. It was so much fun.
That needs to be brought back, honestly. Face Off is a good old time. And not just 1v1, like I'm talking 2v2 and 3v3.
They should have Face Off 66.
That would be useless. You're a scrub. That's called like freaking like mosh pit playlist.
Every other game mode.
Yeah, every other. And they already have a 4v4, which is Team Tac 4v4. Maybe they should have a 5v5 face-off. Yeah!
They should
no.
4.5 versus 4.5.
That's like the objective in Halo. That's the only 5v5 playlist I've ever heard of.
That's the one that I was thinking of that actually came to mind. But yeah, 4.5 and 4.5. That'll be like 4 regular players and then a retard. We'll just have like a squeaker on the other team. 2 squeakers.
4 regular players.
Did you say have a Squidward?
Squeaker.
4 people in a Squidward.
Yeah, we'll have 4 people in a squeaker on each team. That'd be fun. Okay, but honestly, like, if I had to pick one overall, I put the most time into Black Ops 1 than any other game.
You had like a month in that game. That was
I've got like 33 days on that game. But, I mean, even though it's very hard to pick between that one and Black Ops 2 and World at War. Like, those are both, like, they're all jumbling around, and there's some days I might even pick Black Ops 2 or World at War over that. Yeah, they're consistent. They're very consistent. Like with Infinity Ward, sometimes they'll make something I really like, sometimes they'll make something I don't like at all. It's up and down. But Treyarch's consistent. They pretty much always put together something that I enjoy. But
thing that I don't like about Treyarch games specifically is that they always seem to have trouble with connection. If there's one problem in any Treyarch game, it's the connection.
That much may be true, except I thought Black Ops 2 had a really good connection. That was just for me, like a lot of people complained about it, but I always had a really consistent connection in Black Ops 2. But,
speaking of connection, I actually... sorry to
Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 has connection problems.
Yeah. Black Ops 1 was decent.
It had connection problems.
It wasn't Modern Warfare 2 status, but...
It was probably the worst connection game for me, connection-wise. But I still really enjoyed it.
Modern Warfare 3 was.
Yeah, that one was... They were probably tied. Like, I get horrible connection in both those games for some reason. Like, just no bullet registration in those 2 games. But
it's that hashtag host disadvantage.
Yeah, that was, I'm pretty sure, only existed in Modern Warfare 3, and I happen to get host a lot because I've got a pretty decent internet connection, so I get host a lot, and then Modern Warfare 3, that just came back to bite me a lot, because being host in Modern Warfare 3 sucks. Honestly, if you've been host in Modern Warfare 3, no.
I think you're messing with your mic cord.
Yeah, I am. I need to not do that.
Yeah.
Just like,
What was I
unplug
saying?
that.
Oh yeah, I watched a video from Thunder recently.
Mm-hmm.
You both know who that is?
Yeah, I've heard of them. I'm familiar.
I just watched a recent Black Ops 2 video of his, and he brought up the fact that the bars for the connection in console Call of Duty are awful. Because they are.
Yeah, they're
inconsistent. If you've ever played a
irregular.
PC first-person shooter, they have the actual number for the MS ping. But on console, it switched to these random bars that don't actually represent your ping. This is a little change. Like, you know how Infinity Ward made little random stupid changes for Ghosts? Like, they rearranged the HUD and everything?
Yeah.
Like,
they also took out the bars because
would...
they're starting to run on dedicated servers, so they didn't want the bars anymore.
Well, they should give your ping to the server.
Yeah, that would make sense. But, you know,
that would make sense.
They just don't want to.
If they display the actual MS ping, and by MS I mean milliseconds.
Yeah,
For those of you that don't know all the technical side of connections.
He's not talking about Microsoft Ping. That doesn't exist.
Microsoft's coming up with a new system of Microsoft points, and they're calling it Ping.
Ping.
It's like
it's
Ping, except with a P.
yeah, Microsoft Bing, except with a P. It's Ping. Yeah.
That was
they're coming up with
video game nerd impression.
They're coming up with a new search engine, and they're calling it Ping.
Ping.
Yeah. So wait.
Yeah. Like what I was saying. MS ping is the amount of time it takes from your console to the host player's console to the server.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One bar, like as far as I understand, 4 bars is 0 ping to 100 ping, and then 3 is 101 to 200, and then 2 is 201 to 300, and then red, the 1 bar is anything above that.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, you shouldn't play, like, from my experiences on PC, which are more extensive than both of these guys as far as competitive stuff goes, you shouldn't play on anything over 100 ping.
Mm-hmm. Of course, I mean, you could just see that in Call of Duty. If you're on a 3 bar, it kind of hurts. It kind of stings, you're like, oh, that's a 3 bar.
Especially when you have that variable 3-4 bar, it's just like, so close.
Yeah, just so close to being a consistently good hit detection connection and everything. Actually, there are some games, like on Black Ops 2, I could actually play on a 3 bar pretty good, but if you put me on Black Ops 1, I need a 4 bar to even hit bullets. Like, if I'm on a 3 bar, I'll be
another SpongeBob reference.
I'll be going 0 and 20 on Black Ops if I have a 3 bar. If I have a 4 bar, I'll be going 20 and 5 if I'm doing good. Because that game's a little harder with all the weird stuff that they put in the snipers, but even so, I can do pretty good in it when I have a 4 bar, which I do like about it. But yeah, Black Ops 1, I mean...
I'm gonna make another SpongeBob reference real quick. 4 bar.
All right.
I need it!
Oh, that's a reference I get.
You should put these images up on the screen when I say this. It'll be hilarious. That would be jokes, man.
Yeah, but then I'd have to, listen through this whole thing again and, find every particular point that we said something that requires an image, and that would be a lot of time and work. But, yeah,
voice you just made.
That was my noise of utter excitement, and yeah, I'm just gonna stop with that one. I'm not gonna continue explaining what it was because that's kind of pointless. But I did say Black Ops 1 for my I did say Black Ops 1 for my favorite because I put the most time into it, and and I actually really like trickshotting in that game. Like, I don't know if you... Yeah, Black Ops 1. Like, it's actually a really, really fun game to trickshot on. Like, there's a lot of weird stuff you can do, and it just looks so clean.
Alright.
Like, honestly, I went trickshotting on that game a little while ago, and I'd like to do it a lot more often, but it's just hard to find 6 fans on that game, because not a whole lot of people play it. But when I did
that's another thing that I was really excited about with the whole multi-CoD revolution.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
To FaZe.
More people
you
will
can
be playing older
actually
games.
get a game in some of these older CODs.
Yeah, that is cool. But and you can actually find 6-mans a little more often now in older games like Black Ops 1, and I'd like to do that more often because Black Ops 1 is really fun to trick shot in. It just looks so cool, and it's just nice. It's
trick shot in that game a lot, do we?
Yeah, no, I've only done it twice, and that's just because it's hard to get 6-mans in that game.
Yeah.
But I don't even think you've gone trick shotting in that game ever.
I don't think so either. I don't know.
I think the only game I've ever tried to trick shot in is Modern Warfare 3. Legitimately try.
Wait, do you have?
Yeah, you have. He doesn't.
No, I don't.
He's been grounded since then. He's been grounded since before Ghost came out.
Welcome to my life, Pulse Nation.
Welcome to his life, yeah. He hasn't... Pulse hype! Luke? Yeah!
Well, I did it to begin with, so...
Oh, yeah, you started it. Okay. You started that one, I guess, but I'm always expecting your single clap at the end because you just don't participate enough with the Pulse hypes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Proud of
Stuck
you.
that one in there.
So, unless you have another topic, did you read my message on Skype real quick?
Yeah. I did.
Unless you have another topic.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was thinking, you have a minute, right? You got
a minute.
You got a little minute. Okay. One thing that I did want to mention, well, not a thing, but a little thing that I wanted to add to the or discussion, sort of. Okay. Since we only kind of did cover one topic and then a smaller side topic, I wanted to get another smaller side topic because 1 + 1 = 2. You know what I mean? So it'll be 2 full topics because it's 2 smaller topics. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're getting at.
It's math.
Hey, my brain stops doing math at 2:10 when I get out of school. So that's all on you.
Yes, well, it did take me a while to rejuvenate that part of my brain because I don't do math when I'm at 6:40
a computer.
You don't do math.
I don't do math once I get out of math class. Actually, I don't have a math class this semester. That was 2 semesters ago. I'm done with math for the rest of my life basically, which is cool because I don't like math. So yeah, that math part of my computer brain can stay dormant for a while.
You don't like math.
Math, capital A.
It's a joke out of school. I'm from math class, everyone.
I don't like meth either.
Oh,
I mean, fair enough. I don't like meth. Actually,
real quick story. Actually, before. Before, Okay. So the photojournalism class came into our 4th-hour engineering class, right before lunch, and we were doing this experiment with these crystals we were cooking up, and it legitimately looked like an episode of Breaking Bad.
Were they blue? They better have been blue. Were they blue?
No.
It should have been.
They should have been blue. They should have just made the reference. They should have just got that reference in their brain and just tinted them blue.
Nobody did, and I was super sad.
Just for the sake of the reference, somebody should have done it.
I know. Right.
Everybody gets the reference. Everybody would have gotten that one.
Exactly.
I know, right?
Who doesn't watch that show?
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, not watch because it's kind of over, but who hasn't actually watched it? Okay. Well, I don't know if you have time because I heard you getting screeched at.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
My bad.
Getting screeched at by the parentals.
That was my maternal unit.
Maternal units screeching at you to cease your computer usage.
Oh God, you can probably hear them.
Yeah, they're quite.
And they start screeching.
It's victory screech.
Growl from Pokemon, just Dumb and Dumber. Hey, you want to hear the sound of the world?
Most annoying world. Yeah, just
that's how Drew's family communicates. They just all grunt at each other when they want to communicate.
A wild mother appeared.
I'll let you two conclude that. And so, I personally signing off.
Okay, well, let's just all sign up together. We can save that topic for a future podcast because this is actually kind of long.
Yeah, for next week, we're doing this once a week. So.
Yes, this is going to be continued as a weekly series, assuming we can actually keep this up. And a special little bonus, little secret inside information for everyone who stayed till the end. Future episodes will probably contain other people. Like, we'll probably get, like, other people in Pulse, maybe even some, like, special guests or something, maybe, but probably more likely just people in Pulse, because we're not, like, big enough to get, like, Zergriz as a special guest.
Yeah, but, like, let us know if you guys like this, because...
Yeah, I mean...
Something that we want to try, and we think it'd be really fun, but...
Yeah, we think it'll be fun.
It doesn't matter what we think, it matters what you guys think.
Yeah, it's all about the viewership, and we think this will be a creative idea to help us stand out and do something different, because a lot of the sniping community is doing the same thing, and we just want to do something different. We want to be those guys that are not doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Be different. Yeah.
Right.
Victory screech. Ah!
You're gonna do that alone, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I know. But yeah, so stay tuned for future episodes because we'll probably have some other people in here and it'll get interesting. We'll mix it up. We'll have some unique stuff going on. We'll have some unusual and different and amazing topics and all that other stuff. So, anyways, any concluding words, guys?
Thanks for listening / watching, guys. I'm PuLSeGroove.
And this is PuLSeKinGz. Have a great rest of your week.
Yes, so actually, well, rest of your week, I mean Friday, I mean,
well,
end of week.
My god, end the video.
Okay, fine, I know, I'm dragging it on.
You're literally the worst at outroing.
No, I'm not, I'm literally the best, because I'm going to do this amazing outro right here.
He said it was a terrible intro, and then now he's saying it's a terrible outro.
Yeah, would you just, like, stop insulting my video skills?
Okay, let me do it, because I have to go.
Okay, I'm doing it. Okay,
thank you YouTube for watching. We're planning on doing more.
I'm doing it.
Join us for those as well. I'm
PuLSeGroove. This is PuLSeKinGz and PuLSeGroove. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next episode of the PuLSeCast.
He left the conversation.
Yeah, he sucks. Anyways, see you later, guys.